It's time to get your green on. I'm Sam Basher.
And I'm Maud Garrett. Want to see a trick? Green Lantern. Did you see that? People just shuddered.
Sharded.
Same thing. And it still makes people wince just saying the word, even now, even though the movie came out in 2011.
The comics are unreal, but unfortunately for Warner Brothers and Ryan Reynolds, the movie wasn't great.
No, it was bad.
So Warner Brothers is waiting for that giant shit stain to wash away until 2020. That's nearly a decade where they'll revisit the franchise. Apparently, they're going to spice things up in a way that we're excited by having more than one human lantern.
For those not familiar with Green Lantern, it's an intergalactic force that fights evil with the aid of rings that grant extraordinary powers through the wearer's willpower.
It seems they'll be focusing on the first 3 human Green Lanterns that appear in the comics: Hal Jordan,
Who we've seen portrayed before.
Jon Stewart,
Not the late night host.
and Guy Gardner. So we're looking at a Green Lantern Corps movie. Not a bad idea.
Ooh, I'll buy it. The rumors don't stop there, though. Apparently we may be meeting the Lanterns that have been cast at Comic-Con this year, which is pretty soon.
But before the announcements are officially made, we thought we'd throw our own ideal castings into the mix, so like a true fanboy and girl. Here's our compiled list of those who we feel would make great lanterns.
First up, Hal Jordan. This guy's pretty clean cut and plain pretty. He's got an honest heart and he lacks fear. So for me, I think Robert Buckley from iZombie would be perfect. And if I'm not mistaken, so does he.
I vote Josh Duhamel. I loved him in Transformers, and that jawline could sink the Titanic.
Next up, it's Guy Gardner. He was a juvenile delinquent that ended up being a police officer. His square jaw is so big, it's the same size of his arms. For this role, I like Alan Ritchson. He's from the Hunger Games.
Marky Mark for Guy Gardner. That's easy. That strawberry blonde bastard can play any superhero.
Mark Wahlberg is not a redhead, and he's also in Transformers, so I'm seeing a theme here. You like Transformers?
I like Transformers.
Oh my gosh.
I can't do the voice.
Third up, Jon Stewart. Now, he's the backup of the backup called in to step up and save the day. He's a black US Marine architect whose love life is usually more of a focus than his universal task. So the perfect fit for me would be Idris Elba. Hello, badass Lothario, perfect.
I'm on board with the rumor of Tyrese Gibson playing Jon Stewart, but what about Common? I know he's already cast in Suicide Squad and he's all tatted up, but he would be great. But he was already cast in that failed Justice League Mortal movies, so that might be a no-go.
That's the 3, but they're not all the Green Lanterns out there. Some of the die-hard fans are crying out for Kyle Rayner, and he's one of the more popular and arguably the most powerful of all the Green Lanterns. Let's also not forget Simon Baz too, he's the newer one.
No, of course not. How could we? So to add to our ideal casting list, I'd say maybe a Mr. Ezra Miller portray a young Kyle Rayner. He's got that look of a struggling graphic artist with the sweeping black hair.
Yeah, but he's the Flash already. Can't have your cake and eat
that.
it too. I would say Benjamin Barnes. He can kind of pull off that look.
For Simon
A
Baz,
street racer from Detroit.
I have to agree with some fan casters out there who nominate Omari Hardwick. Damn, that boy's beautiful.
That's true, but for me, I'm going to go a little bit local for this one and suggest Faraz Durrani. He's an Australian actor with a Lebanese descent who I actually think would crush this role.
But these are who we want to be our Green Lanterns. What do you guys think? We will probably be seeing these lanterns in the upcoming Justice League films, but which one?
I don't know. And should Green Lantern really be in timeout until 2020, or do you want it now? Let us know.
I'm Sam Basher.
I'm Maud Garrett. I could be a lantern.
We could so be lanterns.
Light my fire. Come on, baby.
You. Oh, God.
This is SourceFed! Hi, I'm James Richards, lead supervising animator on Pixar's Inside Out.
Where are we?
Ladies, mi bellissima, my name is Lust. Come away with me tonight to my private island in the medulla oblongata.
Ooh, I'm so tired.
I'm sick of E3. There's no game here that's worth waiting in line for freaking 2 hours.
Oh, sorry.